Hi, I'm Justin Guzman of the Southeast Area Animal Control Authority, and welcome to another edition of Adopt a Pet. On Adopt a Pet, we highlight several wonderful animals, such as this one here, available to a good home. All animals shown on Adopt a Pet will be spayed or neutered, microchipped, and will receive a health check. They're ready to go home with someone who can provide a nice, loving home for them. If you like a pet you see on the program, or you recognize a pet as one missing in your neighborhood, be sure to get its number and contact SEAACA to let us know you're interested in seeing a pet you saw on this program. Also on this edition of Adopt a Pet, we'll visit Denise Woodside, SEAACA's Outreach Coordinator, and speak to her about SEAACA's Super Saturdays coming up this summer in order to help you find the pet of your dreams. Okay, let's check out our featured animals. Our first animal here this is Olivia. She's a domestic short-hair female. She's from the city of Southgate. Her impound number is 12-23448. And I have to warn you, Olivia has a lot of energy, a lot of spunk. I found that out today, so hopefully you can keep up with her and give her a good home. Our first dog for the day this is Muneco. He came as a stray, and Buena Park residents pay attention. He came from the city of Buena Park. His impound number is 12-23427. And actually, he's a Papillon mix. It's a brown and black. It's a male. I said we found him actually off of Western and Burnham. So if you recognize this dog, or if it looks familiar, if anybody else maybe recognize this dog, please come down to the shelter. Please pick him up. But if not, if you're interested in adopting, again, he's here available, ready to go to our shelter. And hopefully you can show him a nice, good home. This little guy needs a second chance. Our next animal here, this is Sarabi. She's a short hair from the city of Bellflower. She's a pastel tortie. Her impound number is 12-23030. She's really, really affectionate. She needs that attention. You can see she loves being pet, loves being massaged. So if you can, if you like Sarabi here, you're very interested, please check out our website or come down to our shelter and take her home with you. Our next friend here, this is Ralph. He came as a stray from the city of Downey. He's a puppy and he's a Yorkie mix. His impound number is 12-23112. As you can see, his color is black and tan. And he's a really timid dog, really kind of afraid of the initial attention, but when he comes around, he's a lovable guy, likes to play around. One of our favorites here at the shelter. So if you're interested in Ralph, please come down to the shelter, check him out, and hopefully take him home. Our next animal this is Kirby. She's a stray cat from the city of Paramount. She's a female, she's an adult. She's white and gray with a little bit of color on her tail and her ears. Her impound number is 12-23090. And like all our other cats, she's very affectionate, very loving. Can go to a nice quiet home where she can sit next to you, show you that love and affection. So if you're interested in Kirby, please come down to our shelter, check her out. If not, check out our other animal, and maybe she can go home with you. Our next little friend here, this is Sweetie. She's a puppy from the city of Downey. Her impound number is 12-23088. And Sweetie is actually a terrier mixed dog. As you can see, she has a lot of energy, a lot of spunk to her. So she's looking for that nice, energetic family that hopefully can keep up with her. So if you're interested in Sweetie, come down to our shelter, check her out, take her home, and start creating memories with Sweetie. Our next friend here, this is Picachu. He's a male domestic short-haired cat from the city of Montebello. His impound number is 12-23267. And unfortunately, Picachu has a collar with a bill on it, but his owner hasn't come forward or anybody's claimed this cat yet from our shelter. So we're looking to give Picachu another chance at another good home. So if you're interested in Picachu, please come down to our shelter, check him out, and hopefully he can go home with you sooner. And actually, it's funny, Picachu actually looks like a pirate to some of us around here in the shelter. He's still a very friendly and very lovable cat. Our next little friend here, this is Molly Rose. She's a Chihuahua mix, comes from the city of Downey, and her impound number is 12-22836. Like you see, she's a black and tan dog, very hyper, very energetic, but however still very loving. So if you're interested in Molly Rose, come down to our shelter. Check us out online at SEAACA.org. Give us a call at 562-803-3301 to ask for her information. Maybe Molly Rose can go home with you sooner than later. Our next furry friend here, this is Fozzie. He came to us as a stray from the city of Pico Rivera. His impound number is 12-23203. So he's a male. You see orange tabby. He's another kind of a big cat, but still very loving, very, very timid. So if you're interested in Fozzie, please come down to our shelter, take him home. He needs that loving care like all our rest of our animals. So you can come visit him, take him home with you, and hopefully he'll make a good friend for you. Our next cat here, this is Gunner. He's a stray cat, came to us from the city of Downey. He's a short-haired male, and you can see he's a brown tabby. His impound number is 12-23217. You can see Gunner's a pretty big guy. He's not your average small cat. So like I said, he needs that big space, hopefully a big home. We can let him run around, let him scope out his new digs. But if you're interested in Gunner, please come down to our shelter and take him home. Okay, let's speak to Denise Woodside now, SEAACA's outreach coordinator, and have her speak about our Super Saturdays coming up this summer.
Hi everyone, it's Denise Woodside. It's great to see you again. I'm now the outreach coordinator for SEAACA Animal Control, and I want to tell you about a few events we have coming up this summer. On April 14th here at SEAACA, we'll be having the Meow Luau. At that time, we'll have cat adoption rates for $30. Also, on top of that, you can adopt a second adult cat at no additional cost. So that would be 2 adult cats for $30. That includes their spay or neuter, microchip, deworming, their advantage, and they'll be ready to go home with you. Also, on May 19th, we'll be having our May We Join Your Family event. At that time, we'll have adult dogs for half of the price as they are now, which is $50. On top of that, the additional friend to go home will be no cost. So you're looking at 2 adult dogs for $50. And that also includes their spay or neuter, microchip, dewormed, and vaccinations. Great to see you. I'll see you at the Meow Luau.
Welcome back. Our next friend here, this is Jewel. She's a stray cat, came to us from the city of Lakewood. Her impound number is 12-234-330. You see she's a gray tabby, domestic short hair, and she's very, very lovable, has a character, this cat. So if you're interested in Jewel, please come down to our shelter and take her home with you. Okay. Our next friend here, this is Cutesy Baby. She's a terrier mixed dog. She came to us as a stray from the city of Southgate. Her impound number is 12-23471. She's a very nice, very relaxed dog. She's one of those dogs that they're going to need a lot of care with her coat. She has kind of long hair, as you can see, but she's still a good dog, ready to go home with somebody. So if you're interested in Cutesy Baby, please contact us and take her home. Our next friend here, this is Fiona. She's a spaniel mixed dog, came to us from the city of Southgate, and she's an adult female. Her impound number is 12-23444. So if you're interested in Fiona and this nice, pretty dog, like I said, check her out, come to our shelter. If not Fiona, please check out our other animals that are at our facility, and hopefully you can pick one that can go home with you. But we hope Fiona is one of them, and hope she can make a good pet for somebody. Our next group of cats here, this is the Addams family cats that we have here at our SEAACA shelter. Like I said, there's 2 males and a female. Their impound numbers are 12-21634 through 35, 36, and 38. So these guys they're pre-sterilized, so they're ready to go home, ready to have some fun with you and your family. So if you're interested in these cats, or one of hopefully all 4, but if we understand you can't take all 4, hopefully you can take one. And these cats are actually featured at our cat adoption center that's here on our SEAACA grounds. So if you're interested in these cats, please come down, please give us a call, let us know, and hopefully these guys can go home with you. Our next animal here, this is Pugsley. He came to us as a stray from the city of Southgate. His impound number is 12-23156. As you can see, Pugsley here is a pug mix. He's black and white, he's an adult, and these dogs need a lot of TLC. So if you're interested in Pugsley, keep in mind that he needs a lot of love, a lot of attention, but yet they still make a great companion. And if you're looking at that too, he's actually kind of famous as the dog from Men in Black 3, or Men in Black 1, 2, and 3. So if you like Pugsley here, reminds you of Frank from those movies, please take him home. Even though we do a lot of small dogs on Adopt a Pet, we can sometimes neglect to focus on the bigger ones, like Teddy here. He's a retriever mix. He's a stray from the city of Downey. His impound number is 12-22794. And he actually came in with a collar, but again, like the other stories of the other dogs, no owner has came forward, nobody's claimed him, so he's trying to give him another home. As you can see, he's a big guy. He's very lovable, very fluffy, and he can make a great friend. Usually retrievers, they make really, really good dogs for a nice big family. So if you're interested in Teddy, come down to our shelter, check him out. You can play with him, pet him, interact with him, and hopefully he can go home with you. Our last animal for the day, this guy is Max. He came as a stray from the city of Paramount. As you can see, he's a Husky. His impound number is 12-23519. So Max just arrived with us very recently. Like I said, as you can see, he's a very nice dog, very relaxed, very, very lazy, looks like. But yet he could still be a very good dog for a family, or even just for anybody who's interested. So if you're interested in Max, please come down to our shelter, check him out. Take him home with you. He needs that home. He needs to relax. He needs a chill buddy. So if you're interested in Max, come down to our shelter, take him home. And if not Max, take a look at other animals here at the shelter. And hopefully so you can find your next best friend here. If you see a pet you would like to adopt on the show, please contact us right away. We will do our best to hold the pet for you, but our best advice is to visit our facility in the city of Downey and see the pet for yourself. In the best interest of the animals, SEAACA does not recommend pets as gifts. Instead, we encourage SEAACA gift certificates, good for all the animals available at our Downey facility, so your loved one can pick out the pet of their choice. We just want to ensure these pets go to those who really want them. If you like what you've seen on the show, let us know on Facebook and Twitter, or you can email us at SEAACA@buenapark.com. Subject, adopt a pet. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Adopt a Pet. Okay, let's check out our featured animals. Ooh.
Do you like animals? Have you been thinking about adopting a new dog or cat for your family? SEAACA, the Southeast Area Animal Control Authority, may just have that lovely, good-natured pet you've been looking for. Animals are up for adoption and ready for a good home and a loving family right now. For more information, contact SEAACA by phone or visit their website today. A pet is a great addition to any family, and one is waiting for you at the Southeast Area Animal Control Authority in the city of Downey.